But a few weeks ago, a federal appeals court cleared the way for San Francisco to clear encampments, just as long as residents can recover their personal property. And during a mayoral debate earlier this month, Breed said City Hall was ready to crack down.
We are going to be very aggressive and assertive in moving encampments, which may even include criminal penalties.
So now, starting at 8 a.m. Wednesday morning, San Francisco will start clearing more encampments without court-ordered restrictions. Our Kelsi Thorud spoke with a homeless advocate who says the plan will just make things worse.
It was yesterday. I was there, and apparently it was.
Jennifer Friedenbach, the executive director of the Coalition on Homelessness, says San Francisco officials haven't wasted any time sweeping homeless encampments across the city. And she's not happy about how she says it's being done.
What we have seen is much more aggressive treatment of homeless people. We've seen arrests, we've seen illegal confiscation of their property.
Last Thursday, the governor announced his executive order requiring state agencies clear encampments on state land. That order also encouraged cities to do the same. On Monday, almost exactly 72 hours later, the amount of time required to give notice of the sweeps, they started happening here in San Francisco.
They've done the hate around the DMV. They've done an area south of Market. They did an area kind of here in the Mission near Folsom and 16th-ish.
We went down to the DMV to check it out, and sure enough, the encampment that had been here for months, if not years, was gone. All that was left was the notice warning of the sweep stapled to a nearby tree. Jennifer says she's worried the people being kicked out have nowhere to go.
It's just kind of this forced march from place to place to place. And because it's being done in such a harsh manner, you know, people get really upset and they're further destabilized. If they lose all their survival gear, they're of course very devastated by that.
The city claims it has no other choice. They say more than 2/3 of those offered shelter services refuse. Under these new rules, the city is still offering shelter to those being swept, but if people refuse, the city doesn't have to reoffer shelter the next time that person is kicked out of an encampment. Jennifer says she doesn't believe that approach will solve anything.
None of those actions have decreased homelessness. In fact, studies show that these kind of operations exacerbate homelessness and make it worse.
For now, though, the city is sticking to this approach. They've scheduled about 3 encampment sweeps each day this week and plan to also target smaller encampments on a daily basis.
Daniel Lurie, who is trying to unseat Breed in the race for mayor, released a statement today calling the plan a publicity stunt. He went on to say it will just push the tents further into neighborhoods and is set up to fail because there aren't enough shelter beds.